Hello, worldwide. So, in this one, we're going to cover just what politics is because politics got it's a lot of things here. It's broad, it's broad. So, here we got politics, just, Google, the activities associated with the governance of a country or area, especially the debate between parties having power. Now, the parties are not only the political parties, but it's also the people. The people itself is also a party. We have to be taking part in these debates. You take part in the debates, well, by voicing your opinion. And right now, that could be either directly to them through emails, or a lot of them is on social medias, or you can come on to social media. They're seeing you, you know take part in the debate, voting. There are many ways. It's on you. The more the better. The activities of governments concerning the political relations between states. So, well, that's as it says. In the conduct of global politics, economic status must be backed by military capacity. Now, this piece, I would say, okay, maybe for now, yeah, but eventually, no. As long as weapons is there, they ain't got no peace. Somebody always going to be thinking something because, yeah, it's there to be used. If it's not there to be used, well, then, yeah, there's nothing you could do about it. Sheesh, man. You just got to face up to it and handle it as a man or a woman. The activities of governments concerning the political relations between states. Oh, that's what we just did. The academic study of government and the state. Now, this is where both politicians and the people they need to be doing. Because right now that's just a really one-sided thing. It's very hard for the ones that really want to do it, but this is the whole thing. You got to be about it. If you was about it, meant to say you studied it, and you know what it would take for you to hold your own. Now, what that takes is your own money, your own contacts, your own companies, so your own resources. Then you don't need to rely on the bastards. You could do what you say. But a lot of people go in just with, I want to do this and I want to do that, but they don't know the full depths of what they're saying and how much time that is actually going to be taken. And these are the questions that the people don't even ask them, given everything that's going around. You got to be realistic, you know. In any case, a particular set of political beliefs or principles. You see, these things are important. The people that you choosing, they're doing it for their beliefs and their principles, well, either their own or somebody else's, but it's on you, the people, to know these things. And to do that, like I've been saying, before you go voting, you see who the list is. You maybe take out three people that you like and you break down their pasts and you base it off of that. Which one has the best surpass of fighting for the people, doing what they say? Have they been called up by the police? What kind of track record do they have? All of these things should be important, but yeah, the focus goes more on who could talk the best, who could throw the best party, who got the most money, as if any of them using that money for you. Anyways, the principles relating to or an inherent in a sphere of activity, especially when concerned with power and status. You got to know these things. How are these people looking to use their power? How are they using their status? Because this is what I'm saying about saving government. I see that as a stepping stone to start a bit of real status and power, to then move on to be like on something like the place that's over the Caribbean. Their steps. You got to know what these people intentions are. Are they looking only at this thing as, okay, this is now my only source of power and I got to try and hold on to this as long as possible, and they have no ambitions and goals beyond that point? Is that what they about? Or do they are they going to branch on and give other people the chance now to come on and grow and actually do something in society? Because that's basically what it is. Like I'm saying, it's a stepping stone for what you want to do later on in life. But a lot of freaking old men just want to hold on to that. Sad people. That's the same thing like a lot of the so-called old G's on the streets. You want to relive a freaking time that is already outdone you. You still about that. What the hell, boy? No, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're setting a bad example. In any case, this chart, use over time for politics. Look here. It's when the people didn't know. So here is when they was building all of the institutions, setting up the police stations and all of that with no resistance because there was no education. But from here, you start seeing the rise. This is as people started, schools was put down, people started to learn and figure things out, you know, up until where we is now. Well, this is even 3 years ago. Now this went up again. It's now on an upward trend. Now we at the point as to where a lot of people know. We full well know. It's just we still got to find back that voice. A lot of people still, wondering like, is it safe? Is it really okay? Listen, now is the time. And next year we'll be seeing that. The last thing that we got to do, because they was using everything for bad reasons and things, now the people is back. And for the most part, that's black people. But now we can start setting things back right. Because now we know what's going on. We know what the mistakes was. We know what happened. We know what played out. We know not to make the same mistakes again. So now it's going to be building back to exactly what it was. They had a bunch of families and communities and all of these things was together. Then they came with splitting everybody apart, breaking down the school system, all of that. So we had to start all of that back over. Now, this is where we are. They should have had a chart something like this from before these times. You would see most likely basically the same thing. This is when they got control. Because this isn't only that people getting to know about politics. No, it's not that simple. It's also people putting on their own companies. People starting to share the information. And now since the rise of social media, that's probably like around here, is the rise again. And this chart is off on that because that has woken up a lot of people. To now, we is where we is. People now coming on, everybody could speak and share information. And my community is one of the first ones on social media. And I'm putting this out there in the hope that other people also do these types of things, because next year, these are the things where people will be. What can I do in my daily life to move on? Because politics is a part of it, but it's not everything. You still got to, a lot of people still got to get back on their path. As the more people that's back on their path, that's where the world needs to be. A lot of the street people, all of that is coming through social media. It's now being known that social media is very easy. Just now next year, things like the BBS, where people could just come on and you're earning from the beginning, these ones is also adjusting. That's what you're getting with the stars and the coins on TikTok and Facebook. They all adjusting. But the things that's coming on the blockchain and the Web3, they still ain't as far yet. It's just that the blockchain and the Web3 still got to come up. But we'll be there next year. But y'all need to be knowing about politics. And besides that, though, because we got enough people now that's, we on top of the politic thing, And as long as we doing our thing, y'all gonna be, all y'all gotta do is focus on you. Get on your path. That's what you need to do. Get about you. That thing that, like I keep repeating this, that first thing, what you taught on that was for you as a child, that you maybe even now, you thinking that's impossible, social media can help you attain that. You got to just believe in yourself, though. That's where it starts,